Hi guys, welcome to another face paint tutorial. Today we're going to be doing this rose petal design. Roses are one of the hardest things when you're beginning to face paint to kind of nail down. Sometimes they tend to mush together, but today I'm going to be giving you some good tips to nail them down. My favorite brush is going to be this 3/4 angular brush for roses. Of course, if you have a little kid, you want to definitely go to a smaller size of brush. And we're going to start off with the split cake, and I'm going to be, as you saw, dipping it into white paint, just a tip. You want your white to be really sharp, and by dipping it inside the paint again, makes you have a very, very bold white, which is important to not mush your three colors together, which can be used on any variety of split cake you want to use. I'm now going to be creating around 6 petals to 7, just depending on how big you want your rose to be. And I'm going to create these by just swishing my brush around kind of in a circular motion. And now I'm going to go ahead and dip again because I want a clean for these inner petals. These are going to be created by doing a half circle, and then you're going to unify that again with another half a brush. And do want to remember that you want your petals to be completely dry before you move on to another step. That is the most important thing that I want to get across. It's not that you're not letting the technique down, it's that you are sometimes moving too fast and your paints are kind of mushing together. I kind of made a mistake there, but don't forget to like this video if this was in any way helpful to you. It will really help me out. I'm just starting to make YouTube videos, so any support will definitely help me. I'm now continuing to do another example of a rose again, and remember that drying time. Now this one's a little faster here. And I'm using that white to just kind of highlight some of the areas and kind of make this pop out a little more. We're now going to move on to an actual design on this model, and this is using a smaller brush just because my model is a little smaller, but it is an angular brush as well. I'm gonna start off with creating some petals in that same motion as I did on the practice board before. And now I'm gonna be creating some of these interloops, one on the top and one on the bottom. And as you can see here, I noticed, you know what, this is not dry, it's gonna mush together, so I need a little bit more time. And now I'm gonna be creating on the sides another loop for my petals. Doing that inner petal on my bigger full rose and this smaller one on the bottom. If your colors tend to mush, clean off that white that is on your tip of your brush and dip it again in white. I'm gonna go in with some dots. Any design can be fixed with glitter and dots. I love using these on every single design, and I'm gonna be, adding some glitter as well. And I'm gonna be doing a cluster of these teardrops on the side of my model just to kind of balance it off. And I'm going to be using this round brush to add some green little leaves to this design as well. Give it some color. And some teardrops coming out of the top. A little bit more dots because why not? And of course, more glitter. And this is a design, you guys. I hope you guys like it. Please don't forget to give a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. As I mentioned, these are some of my first videos, and I'm super excited to bring more content to my channel. So thanks for watching.